Note to self: stop drinking the water. If you think I have diarrhea a lot, then you would be right. Although I don't have irritable bowel syndrome or some other gastrointestinal disorder, I do have a very short memory and grandiose bowel ego. In other words, I am quick to forget how discomforting the last bout of diarrhea really was. And I figure that since I have survived so much diarrhea thus far, a little Sudanese water can't possibly undermine my tried and tested plumbing. Boy, was I wrong. After sweating through 3 bus rides, I finally managed to reach the road to the U.S. Embassy on the outskirts of Khartoum, Sudan. The sun was relentless, there wasn't a tree in sight, and I still had what appeared to be a mile to walk before I reached the red, white, and blue. I started walking down the heat-hazy desert road. Though the temperature was only 95 degrees, fairly cool for Khartoum, I grew exhausted. I needed water, and I needed it badly. To my relief, about halfway to the embassy, a small tea shack appeared. I staggered over, sat myself on a stool, pointing at the large orange sports water barrel. I asked the tea lady, "Is it okay to drink? Is it safe water?" Though she probably didn't understand, she motioned for me to drink, and drink I did. While nostalgic scenes of devastating diarrhea from around the world did enter my conscience, I arrogantly shook them away. I breathed 1, 2, then 3 half-liter cups into my grateful stomach. Refreshed, I paid, I got up, I thanked the lady, and set off towards the embassy once more. As I walked, I thought, God, I hope I don't get diarrhea from that water. And I thought, never mind, it's too late now. We'll find out what happens tonight. 5 hours later, the initial pangs of diarrhea had begun. For the first half hour, I tried to convince myself that if I could just ignore it, it would go away. But it didn't. Without going into too much detail, let's just say that at one point I passed out and awoke on the bathroom floor. So let my diuretic misfortunes be a lesson to you. No matter how strong you think your stomach is, don't drink the water. It's just not worth it. For more disturbing diarrhea anecdotes, be sure to check out my guide, How to Avoid Traveler's Diarrhea. That's all now from the Runaway Guide, coming from you from the Ethiopian Embassy in Khartoum, Sudan. Have a good night.